So if we are, we are discussing about, so, so here the first thing is EJB. So what is EJB? So EJB is called as a enterprise applications. So enterprise Java Beans applications. So this is a, we should understand why we are doing for this first. So normally what we will do, we will create a standard Java standard editions. So I go here and I have a Eclipse. Inside this I have a application. Just I run this. Okay, if you go to Windows, you have something called perspective, right? So just open the perspective. So, this. So if you go here, just click on this. You can see some different things are there, right? So Java W is there and Java is there. So Java is a normal standard edition. If you go with EE, it is called as an enterprises edition. Okay, so Java enterprise. So what is the difference between? So this is mostly used for enterprises. Okay. So for that purpose, we are going to use this enterprises edition. So it will create applications, web applications, and also API. API is nothing but application programming interface. Okay. So the next thing is, so if I go to the browser and I'm searching for this, enterprise Java Beans official website. Okay. So if I click on this, I can get this one. So this is, sponsored by, like, this is uh, used by the Oracle. Okay. So this one is called as the Enterprises Java Beans technology. So what is all about? So this is, you can see, it's a server-side component architecture for a Java platform. So it is used as a server-side component. So you see, this is actually a little bit older one. So we need to use a latest one. So what are the latest thing we are going to use here? Okay, the first thing is there is something called a Spring. Okay, let me take this like Spring Framework and Spring Boot and something called as Hibernate and Struts. So these are some different terms we can see. So first we will go with a Spring official website. Okay. So if I click on this, just click on this overview. One second. Just actually, I was talking with JNT College and Ambedkar College placement team. Okay, so I've conveyed them the information. So only 10 to 20 students are participating, right? So I just inform them. So only 1 week more, or it may take one more week. Okay, so most probably we'll be completing the session within 2 weeks, and you should be ready with your problem statement. That is why I call them and I inform them. So you also please inform to your friends, because this is a good opportunity. They don't want to miss it. Okay. Okay, the next. So next will what we were discussing about, yeah, a spring. So just go here, click on overview. Okay, so click on this part. So here you can see something called as a spring framework. So what is spring framework? Okay, so spring framework is called as a comprehensive programming and configuration. So what is first configuration model? Okay. So if I have something called as I have a website. Okay. I have a website, and this website is going to store the information about the database in a Oracle. Okay. And I have one more database. So other websites, it is having a H2B database. Okay. And the third thing is I have something called MySQL. So these are the different, databases we example handling. So if I want to connect, this Oracle with Java, so what happened? I need some jar files, right? So this will be different. If I go with H2B, okay, so this is a different database. If I want to connect this with the Java, so what happened? Again, I need a different jar files. Third, also the same thing, right? If I want to connect this MySQL with the Java, I need some jar files. So like this, it will be. Okay, we need some different jar files. And we need war files also. What is war files? So war files is nothing but the website's RQ file. Okay. So, so for this also, we need some different war files and jar files we need. So that is the configuration. That is the purpose we are going for this configuration. What it will do is, it will assign which configuration is used for which particular thing. So to be more clear, if I have a Windows, okay, Windows, whatever the version, if I have a 7 version, and I have a Chrome latest version update. So it is asking to update for the Chrome latest version. I am using a Windows 10. Will it supports? It might not. Mostly it will not, because this is in a Windows 7. This is the latest version. So how it is going to be sub? No, right? So this will be lagging. So what I need, either I can go with the Windows 10 updates. Okay, I need to upgrade it to the Windows 10, and I need to update the latest version. Then only it will be compatible, right? So like this, if I have something in a Java, okay, Java version is different version, and the Oracle is different. So if I'm trying to merge it or configure it, so will it be possible? No, right? So for that purpose, we are going for the Spring. So what it will do is, it will it will take, okay, it will consider, it will take, or the particular latest version, it could be updated. Okay, so it will consider, so what is a particular thing that's going to be updated. Okay, and so how we can add this Java files, how we'll be adding this. We'll go here, and we'll be just selecting on this, right click, and click on build path, and click on configure build path. Okay, so in this libraries, if I go to the class path, so I can see multiple options. So add external JavaScript, right? Like this will be added. Here it will automatically assigns the things. So that is the main purpose we are going for this. What is called as a Spring Boot? Just click on this. So Spring Boot, if you see, we take optionated view. So what is called optionated? Sorry, optionated view is nothing but opinionated view means, example, I have a new house. Okay, I'm just paying for my new house, and I don't know what it's going to be rate for my vegetables, and what it's going to be rate for my my example, uh, for any food products or groceries, and whatever it may be. So what I'm going to purchase from the shop. So I don't know anything. So what is the cost of my home based products? Okay. Nothing, I don't know. What I will do is I will contact the third party libraries. That is, I will contact my neighbors and I'll ask them, so what, how much it's going to be cost, and which shop I can go, so I can consult these information from them, right? So this gonna happen. So this will, what it will do, it will minimize or minimum fuss. It can get started with a minimum fuss. So that is the main usage of this Spring Boot. Okay. So mainly if you see, so example, this Spring Boot will have jar files proper versions. So this will be called as how we are getting so example, jars files with a proper version. So that is called as a bill of materials. That will be named as a bills of materials. Sorry. So they have given some features why we are going for this. So see here. So it's actually this is actually a standalone Spring application embedded a Tomcat Jetty and or Undertow directly. So no need to deploy waterfalls. So some features they have given. Okay, and we'll understand what is hibernate and struts. So what is called as hibernate? So if you see hibernate and strut frameworks, these are the frameworks we have. Okay, so example, um, the spring will interact. Okay, the spring will interact or integrate or connect with hibernate, and also it can integrate or connect or collaborate with the struts also. These are the two different frameworks. If you go and check with the official website, example, I'm going uh, Hibernate official website. If I just click on this link, go here, you can see there are different things are there. So example, ORM. If I click on this ORM, you can see what are the different things and documentations we have. So if you click on this, it will show you what are the different details has been imported, right? So this Hibernate actually it is designed, you know, actually this is designed by Red Hat. So Red Hat, right? It's a Linux based thing. So they have created this Hibernate ORM. So how it is being? Example, see here. This gonna be, the Spring is gonna be in a open source. So what is called open source? Example. So if Java is going to create things and so example, going to create an interface or a classes. Okay, so it is going to create. Then what happen is it will be a very difficult task. They cannot improve their product. Okay, So what happened is these frameworks, okay, these frameworks are created by a different terminals. Okay, example, sorry, the Hibernate is created by Red Hat. And if you go and check with the struts frameworks, click on this link, you can see this is created by Apache. So what it is for created, actually this is also here open source, and this is the MVC framework for creating elegant modern Java application. Okay, so this is created by whom? It's created by Apache. Okay, they have created this, and we'll see some presentations or the features about a Spring. Okay, the next thing is what are the Spring frameworks we have? As features. Okay, so in the Spring features, the first thing is Pojo. First thing is Pojo. So what is Pojo class? So Pojo class is nothing but a class which has a private, okay, this private variables, it has a private variables, and it will be having a getter and setter methods. Okay, so we might have read this in the encapsulation. So if you are trying to create a private variable, then what we need to do? So we need to use a getter and setter methods, right? And what are the other features we'll be having? So next one is called as a dependencies injection. So we'll know about this later. And the third thing is called as a REST API. So what is called as REST API? So I'll just go here. Okay, I'm typing some website. Okay, and I just click on this sign in option. So what it does take it to me. So it is taking to the Google, right? This is called as a third party application. Okay, so this is called as a REST API. So what is REST API? Representational state transfer. Okay, so this is nothing but it is called as a representational state transfer. So what happened is this going to be a third party, okay? So which we know get all your information and getting into your the same website itself. So what people think, for example, if I go here and just sign in, something is pop up. So what I will think, so I will be so eager to get into this particular website. So that is I just want to get into my mail. So that is my intention. No, my intention is I want to get into this particular website, right? So this is called as a REST API. So this is nothing but it's like a just a pop up some application, a application programming interface, and it will connect to the real website. And then third is called as the MVC architecture. So we'll understand what is MVC. MVC is model view controller. I'll give some examples of this. Okay, let's take a system. Okay, I have a system. So in the system, so whatever I'm viewing, okay, whatever I see on the system in the display, okay, that's called as a view. And what is called as a controller and model. So model is nothing but it's like a Windows. So if I have some OS, right, operating system, so that will be called as a model. So model is some on some particular platform. My display is view, right? So this is called as a view and model. Controller is which is controlling. So what to display, it's like a CPU. Let's take it then. Okay. So this is something called as a model view controller. So let's check the architecture. Okay, example we can go here. So this is what? So this is a view. So user clicks add to the cart. Okay. So I have a shopping website and I'm just clicking on that cart. I'm adding this particular dress or groceries I need, and just I'm adding to the cart. Once I done with it, what happened? So sends the input from the user, okay, and the controller contains a control logic. So receives an update from the view, then notifies the model to add item, okay, and then manipulates updated application to reflect added them. So it will update the details what it has been done. So this will be a the process which will be going on in model view controller. Okay, so give me a minute. Let me share this also.